Hello and welcome to our book review at the Music Museum today. I am so excited to review this book that is called Let's Celebrate an Indian Wedding, and I guess you can figure out why. It's filled with the most glorious illustrations and the greatest story that's really a part of a series. Now the series, let me get the name exactly right, is Maya and Neil's India Adventure series. And in this series, in which I've read 3 books so far, each one better than the last, Maya and her brother Neil get to visit India. And they get to explore whether it's a holiday or a tradition or they're going to explore food. It's just so much fun. And I feel like, since I've never been to India, it's almost like I'm traveling with them. And Maya and Neil are from the United States, but they're of Indian heritage. So they're learning, and I feel like I'm learning right along with them, whether it's how to make a special treat or, in this book, what happens when their cousin gets married. Now, this is the most amazing thing. So I want to show you some of the pictures from the book. It takes you through wonderful things, like a party that happens the night before. And if you'll take a minute, well, you notice they're dancing, right? But they're also playing instruments, and the women are drumming. And that is just so beautiful. Then we move on, because it's a wedding, right? So everyone is preparing. There's a beautiful time when women put on henna on their hands, and they have with so much dancing and music. Look at that, a special kind of instrument. Neil says, is that a trumpet? And his cousin says, no, it's an Indian instrument. And you'll see information on that special instrument below. I want to keep going, guys. It is just such a great story. Oh, and there's also a very, very silly thing that happens in the wedding, but I'm not going to give you a spoiler alert. It's kind of an interesting tradition with the groom's shoes. Now, that brings me to a point. Oh, and the food. You have to see the food. I almost feel like I can smell it, and I want to go and have some food right now. Anyhow, I was saying one interesting point about this book is it tells you all about this specific beautiful wedding, right? But weddings throughout India, it's a very, very large country. There are many, many different customs. People from place to place have slightly different ceremonies. They may do the same thing but with different ingredients or in different order, with different beautiful headpieces or dress or attire. And at the end of this book, you get to see some different customs from all around India. Now, also another thing I love about this series is kind of like a questionnaire or a recap. Now, this helps me remember things because I did read it and I loved it, but in the end, I get asked these questions. And as I do, I get to remember what the name of the party before is, or what happened here, or what was the tradition with the groom's shoes. All those questions mean I've learned all about the exciting and beautiful trip to India to visit a wedding. I love this series. Each one is exciting, it's fun, it's well written. Please visit them. I can't give them enough stars. This is what a diverse book should be. Fun, exciting, accurate, written by 2 very wonderful husband and wife that have such an enthusiasm for sharing the beauty of their tradition. So for Multicultural Kids Books Day, look at all the books that there are, and I highly recommend this one. Enjoy and read a diverse book every day. You don't have to wait for one day of the year.